Hello and welcome to the Switch Underground. My name is Danny. Today we are going to attempt the GR 100. Now we've made some changes. We have our convention of elements and a band of might ring, but in the cube we have our obsidian ring of the zodiac, so we still get those bonuses. I did that to try to get both rings socketed so that I could use all three of my gems now. The Bane of the Stricken, the Bane of the Trapped, and of course I'm using the Cucco one in the amulet here, and we're also using the Little Rogue and the Slanderer. And that bonus is every time you spend a primary resources, gain 6% increased attack speed, damage, and armor for 5 seconds. This effect can stack up to 5 times. So we're losing our speed, movement speed and stuff from the Bull Cathos set, but that's okay. Let's see here. Selecting a level, we're going to do the 100. This says last played was 101. I didn't actually complete it. I just was testing out a new weapon thing. So I haven't actually ran the 100 solo. I did the 99 and it went so well with this set that it unlocked the 100. So we're going to do it. Let's go. How's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. So we're just going to pop our cooldowns. Make sure that we're using our stomp. And we're just gonna move through people, dude. And I really like the damage output here. The only issue is that we are not able to move very fast, which is not a big deal when you're killing everything, but it still kind of sucks because you like to move fast, you know. I mean, we still have our 12 or 25% increased movement speed, but it ain't nearly as quick, man. And it shows. And you really gotta still stay out of the poop, or you're dead. Like this little zappy boy right there. Not really looking forward to getting hit by that, or that. But you do destroy everything. As long as you're careful. See, now these boys are still here. We're not going to waste our time killing all the trash, as we don't want to spend a ton of time getting dead. Plus, now we have to beat the clock. If we're lucky, hopefully we get a speed pylon. I am not using the bracers that let the pylons be extended. So I'm still, the bracers I'm using right now are still the Mordic's Brace, with the Wrath of the Berserker gaining every rune, and I realize I'm about to die. So as soon as I push this, I need to pop a potion. That was close. Well, that's okay. Also, keeping my Wrath up all the time isn't nearly as easy as it once was, because of that bonus that was on the other set of weapons. But changes needed to be made. It was just getting too hard. And there's our golden shower to help us out. And everything's just kind of exploding. I got a really cool coffee today, though, from a friend for Christmas. It's from, what's the name of that place? Blue something. Anyway, it's called Bella Donovan. And it's really neat because this coffee was roasted yesterday, which means that they overnighted it to me. Which is pretty nuts when you think about it. What a time to be alive, dude. You can have coffee roasted somewhere in the country and then have it sent to you to enjoy the day after. And when I opened this bag of coffee, dude, it was like, I wanted to eat it. Like, I just wanted to eat the beans. It smelled so great. I actually have a cup of it right here. And it is good, dude. I like it a lot. Normally, I really church up my coffee with, like, creamers and stuff, but this one, I said, no way, dude. Full taste test, and we went straight black. Oh my god. Look at the damage, dude. So many billions popping out. Alright, I don't want to get trapped in here. Spear boys are traditionally the bane of our existence. And I have a feeling they will always will be. Oh, we're going to lose our damage bonus. 450 kills. That's pretty good, dude. And we got to see the little star shit fly down. What was that? Oh, that was the music. I thought it was something screaming in the distance. So now our kill stuff has got to restart, which is fine. You know, we'll be here in Wrath of the Berserker, popping our shouts, and just start over. There we got our... Is that fish that falls from the sky or dead birds? I don't know. That one's always a little funky. But, I mean, as you can see, build is pretty damn strong. I mean, as long as you're cognizant of where the poop is. I did start playing Alien Isolation with the heart rate monitor, so hopefully... Son of a bee. See, you get to talking, and you get dead. Coffee's good, though. It's got like this richness about it, you know? Should I even bother with these guys? I mean, they are just kicking my trash. I probably should. I'm not wasting time on that last guy. Let's just keep moving on. These like zombie packs that are all spread out, it's not worth anyone's time unless there's a boss boy. Oh, that's a boss boy that does a lot of damage too. Okay, let's try to not get dead. We're gonna hang out on the outskirts, and we're gonna get dead. See poison, we see the little thunderstorm shit. It's just all bad over here. So let's try to kill something before he keeps doing stuff to us. Oh my god. Alright, maybe we don't take that one. You know what? No. See, at this point we have to do it, right? Because it's like, are you really gonna let this guy best you so many times? No. We got him in the end. Okay, here's a pylon. What is it? Channeling, yes. You know what this means? Infinite shouts, dude. Everybody's getting schwacked. I would say with this build, channeling has to be the ultimate in the favorites for pylons we can get. Just because those shouts contribute so much to the defense, to the damage. It's just so good. And you don't have to worry about any Wrath of the Berserker cooldown because it's always here. Okay. So there's a lot of nasty boys here. Let's be careful. Well, they were nasty. Now they're dead. But I'm not. For once. But I was earlier. Okay. So these little shaman dudes and their fireballs, they're pretty nasty too. Especially if you don't take care of them. And you let them sit there and shoot you from a distance. Them little fireballs will just like slow roll you to death, dude, if you don't see it coming. So you know, serpentine. Okay, we see some explodey boys. That's not good. There he is, dude. Okay, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Our cooldowns are down. Maybe we can keep him stun locked a little bit. Maybe not. Okay, let's get the wrath back up. I mean, we're doing the damage. But my god, that shit's gonna hurt so bad. It already is. Just try to stay out of his way a little bit. He's got a little tail. Oh. Any good stuff? I don't know. Didn't look like there was some great stuff there. I mean, we can definitely use some ring upgrades. Hi, Urshi. I'd like to upgrade my gems, please. Let's see here. What do we want to work on? I'm just trying to level up everybody evenly as we go. So I'll throw a little bit in the stricken. You know what? We can just... Who do we want to pump up? Let's pump up this guy, just because it's like an exponential increase in damage. Alright, let's go see what our goodies are. Eight minutes. Not a great time, but you know what? With no augments and kind of crappy gear, I think we're doing okay. Plus, we might have a massive upgrade here that we don't know about yet. Imagine. Ancient. Rings. Oh. See, this ring, this band of might I have, I mean, my ring situation is so bad I don't have double crit on my ring there. I don't think my other one has, oh, my other one does. Good. So the convention of elements is doing something. Let's see. Anything good here? Not really. Anything that the follower can use? No. For the follower, I generally don't even worry about the damage. He's got the enchanting favor, which means he can't die, which is great. But I usually just always invest in the sustainability and defense of the follower, because you never know when you're going to have to do the little trick of you both using unity. Alright, what do we want to roll on? Our Slanderer is not terrible. Our little rogue isn't terrible either. Our rings are terrible. But our Helm of the Waste is good. We're going to augment that first. But I need an ancient version of a lot of the set gear so that I can augment it. So why don't we do that? Should we roll on chests? No, I really want rings, dude. Let's just roll on rings. They're expensive. They use our shards. We don't got to worry about it. Really?
That is too expensive.
That was a lot of freaking rolls for a lot of nothing. And then I'm going to go to the cube. I'm going to say upgrade rare item. And I have so many materials. Ooh, that's a good looking restraint, dude. Not bad. Too bad I have no use for it. Let's keep trying. Not interested. Not interested. How about something good? Game. I said something good. Boy, that Bull Kathos wedding ring comes up all the time. It's you gotta wonder, you know, the sustainability of being married to someone like that if the rings are everywhere. And a Justice Lantern. That always reminds me of Green Lantern whenever I see it. There have been seasons where I have not been able to get a focus or a restraint forever. And then this season it's just everywhere. And there's all this stuff we don't want. Nope, we don't want any of this stuff. I was experimenting with a weapon here. When we get to it, I'll show you. That's my old Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. I don't need that. Yeah, this sledge. This sledge here has like some godly damage on it. So I was experimenting with it to see if it's, you know, if it might take us a little further. Because you see that base damage? It's like almost a solid 4K on average, which is insane. And I really wanted my Rends to proc really high, so I was seeing if it would work, but it just didn't seem to compare very... It might be doing better, but it didn't feel like it. But I only did a few little tests there, so we'll see. I'm still working on it. And that's the cool thing about the end game of Diablo, right? Is like your character's so powerful that you can kind of experiment all the time. And you'll see how far you can get. But there is the GR100, our convention of elements, doing some work. When we see all those billions pop up, we're obviously proccing into some damage type that's doing well for us. And, you know, the Slander and Little Rogue doing some work as well. So I am happy with the build as it is now. I mean, clearly we died a few times. That was my fault for being stubborn mostly and not paying attention. If you're an experienced person, you're in the zone, you're going to have no problems, dude. You'll know when to move on, and you'll just keep going. Like, those fights that I took where I died, that pack with the lightning storms and the freaking poison was not necessary. I recognize that. But old Beef Drapes, she's a powerful woman. We'll say that. And, you know. So be good to each other. I don't know where we go from GRs from now on. I don't know if I just, next time I clear one, I make a video. I don't know if I go 105, because I know things start to really slow down here, right? So I think we're just going to start trying to get to a 105, unless it becomes a hell of a slog and we can't make it at all. If that's the case, then we'll just start taking them one at a time. But who knows, man? Maybe we'll roll up a new character. I really want to try a monk. I know Aaron's playing a monk, and he says it's god tier, so definitely curious. K569 is playing the Necromancer, and he just completed the season's journey, which I want to do as well, so that we can get this boy. Look at that pet, dude. Is that awesome or what? K569 has his. I want one. I do. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for me. If you're checking out the Alien Isolation with the heart rate monitor, thank you very much. Keep checking that out. It's going to keep going. It's getting very fun. I enjoy playing that more than I thought I was going to. Especially with the heart rate thing. It just kind of adds a neat little thing that I'm always like checking on. Like, oh god, where am I at? But that one's good. Ghostbusters I'm going to work on right after this. So be good to each other, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.